if you are. It scares the shit out of me.
I just can't tell if the explosions of the Iron Dome taking them down or...
They're hitting.
Yeah.
Four rockets intercepted over Tel Aviv.
Thank God.
Thank God for the Iron Dome.
Oh, I don't have cups. Here.
Thanks. Good bottled water in this country. You know, I can't tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi, but when it comes to bottled water, I'm what the ladies call an aficionado.
You can't tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi?
No.
That's weird.
Why is that?
Because Pepsi tastes like camel piss.
Well, now I know your stance in the Coca-Cola-Pepsi conflict. Only I could change your position on the Israeli-Palestinian
Not
conflict.
going to happen.
Well, I guess if Hamas's missiles can, it's probably useless for me to try.
You know what? For every missile the Iron Dome takes down, the IDF destroys another neighborhood in Gaza, which has now left thousands of innocent civilians, most of them children, dead.
Yeah, that are being used by Hamas's human shields. The IDF doesn't want to kill thousands of children. That's why they send out leaflets and mass phone calls. They even drop dud bombs.
You know,
on
I
roofs.
just wanted to stop.
We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, how's the new place treating you?
It's good. I like it. You know, a lot better than the last place. No bed bugs.
You know, at least here you need a key to get through the front door.
That helps a little.
I mean, I don't know. There's something about Florentine, though. It's such a beautiful place.
Beautiful?
I mean, it's the real Tel Aviv, you know? You have the old buildings that look like they're barely standing. All the dirty produce markets with the flag-covered fruit. Sudanese refugees shooting up on the street.
Wow, you're really pitching it well, especially the refugees doing heroin outside. Yeah, I've just been so anxious lately.
What's bothering you?
You mean besides the constant barrage of rockets and the drug addicts hanging out on my doorstep?
Yeah.
Well, there's my parents who are worried sick about me. They think I'm crazy for being here, make me feel guilty for staying. And then, you know, I feel like such an outsider here because I'm not Jewish and can hardly speak Hebrew. And so everyone's always trying to rip me off, not excluding my former landlord who made me catch a fucking bedbug in a jar because apparently giant red welts up and down your entire body aren't enough to get your security deposit back. And not to mention I have to throw all my fucking clothes away and my new apartment is not that much better and I don't even have fucking cups.
Sounds pretty overwhelming.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me ask you an awkward question.
What?
Why did it take 2 weeks for you to see me again? Was that making you anxious too?
I don't know, Barry.
Listen, Tess, I don't want to make your life any more stressful than it already is.
You're not.
But all these things that are making your life hell, I can help. I know Tel Aviv. I'm Jewish. I know, I mean, I'm working on the language, but I know my way around, and I definitely know how to not get taken advantage
What are
of.
you trying to say, Barry?
Well, I'm saying I like you, Tess. I like you a lot. All the violence and bullshit that's plaguing this country right now, you have a fresh perspective, and you don't let anybody else tell you what to think. But you came here to help a group of people who you see as marginalized in a country that tries to sweep all their shit under the rug, and the region has literally tried to kill you. But you're still fucking here.
Listen, Barry, I appreciate the compliments, but
what?
I'm not in a place to be with anyone right now.
Look, it's not a high-pressure thing, Tess. I like you. I like you a lot. I want to get to know you more, and honestly, I wouldn't be pushing it if I didn't think that there was something there.
It's a fucking heart attack every time I go out of the shelter.
We're gonna be okay.
What about trouble? What if the Iron Dome doesn't work just fine? I want to be here. I really want to be here. But I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
No, the falafel in Buffalo isn't nearly as good.
What was that thing we had last time we went out?
Sabich.
Ah, sabich. I love sabich.
There's nothing I'd rather put in my mouth.
What's in it again?
Eggplant, a hard-boiled egg, a potato, all wrapped, hummus and tahina, all wrapped up in a pita that I'm sure is much fluffier than anything upstate New York has to offer.
It blew my mind.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I was skeptical. well first, you know?
Yeah, well, most people are skeptical of eggplant. Just like they're skeptical of the Jewish state. But then, of course, a nice Jewish boy shoves it in their face.
Yeah, but then treat an indigenous population like second-class citizens.
Well, neither does Israel.
Really? Are you really trying to say that Palestinians are treated as equals here?
Listen, Israel has its problems, okay? There's even discrimination within the Jewish community.
Exactly.
And look, there's a lot of deep-seated racism within Israeli society that needs to be addressed, which is why I really respect what you're doing here. But Arabs in this country have rights, okay? They can go to school, they can go to work, they have access to health
You
care.
just don't get it.
You know what? Maybe I don't, but it doesn't matter because before Hamas rudely interrupted, I was in the middle of telling you.
That you'd like to be more than friends.
But wasn't that obvious from the get-go?
What?
Come on, Tess.
But, Barry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lead you on.
Lead me on? How could you have led me on? You didn't lead me on when you're just getting to know somebody and they take you for a walk on the beach at 3 in the morning and they grab your hand and you squeeze it back even tighter. That says something, doesn't it?
I'm sorry.
No. Don't apologize. It was amazing. We had just eaten sabich. You had tahina on your chin.
I didn't know my chin?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought it was cute.
You turned off my chin?
No. Forget it.
Listen, Barry, I really have had such a great time hanging out.
Then let's keep hanging out.
I'm so grateful to have a friend like you.
Tess, I have no interest in being your friend. Why not give it a shot?
Because, Barry, that's just not where I am right now.
Listen, neither of us are in Tel Aviv forever, okay? I know that. But there's heartbreak in everything, you know? That's what being a person is. Don't you want to be a person?
Barry, you seem like a really genuine guy, and I'm sure you really are as good as I think you are, but now it's just not the time. Right now, my primary focus is my internship. Most importantly, helping Palestinians succeed in an apartheid state.
Israel is not an apartheid
Either
state.
way, I have a job to do, and no one is going to get in my way, especially not a boy.
So what, you're just going to refuse to open yourself romantically until there's a two-state solution?
It's never this way, Barry, I promise. And look, whatever feelings you have for me, you'll get over them. We'll hang out. We'll eat some beef. We'll argue about the conflict until it gets too intense and then change the subject.
That sounds like torture.
Well, if it sounds like torture, then you don't have to do it.
Listen, if you can't come to terms with the fact that you actually do have feelings for me, you can do it by yourself. Just go water.
Yeah, well, remember that most Palestinians don't have access to clean water, so you're welcome.